Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I am Prisca Julien. In the headlines, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit confirms that Dominica Coconut Products is in operation. 2 years later, Dominicans reflect on Tropical Storm Erika, and E.O Leblanc Highway presents endless business opportunities. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
I've been in the business for over 16 years. I get up in the mornings and I look forward to having the next cruise ship berth on island. When the visitor steps off the ship, the first impression is me. And I believe that I need to put my best foot forward and to ensure that everything I do it to the best of my ability. Based on my recommendation, visitors go to various sites, restaurants, bars, and vendors. I take that responsibility very seriously. I would like that the guest receives the same service that I have provided to that individual or guest. This business is bigger than me. Everybody plays a role. The cleaner who cleans my bus, my mechanic who does my checks, those persons ensure that I provide a quality service to the guest. The tourism dollar doesn't just stop with me. It allows me to pay the bank, visit the supermarket to feed myself and family, and have a drink with friends. My name is Jenna Gist, and tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has confirmed that the Dominica Coconut Products, which was shut down due to damages caused by Tropical Storm Erika, has been reopened. The nation's leader revealed that government granted an investor a $2 million loan for resuming operations of the manufacturing company.
DCP is in operation. They continue to provide government reports, and we're very satisfied with the progress made thus far. So it's operational. They have employing people, and they will continue to employ people as different stages of the recommissioning of the DCP takes place. Obviously, they had to do a number of preparatory things. You know, remember the entire factory was flooded. They had to go through a process of checking on every single equipment there and buying new parts and replacing parts. So it is well on its way. I'm personally hoping to visit them in the next week and a half.
Several jobs were lost as a result of the shutdown. Government is optimistic that with reopening of the manufacturing company, these jobs will be restored. Dominica Coconut Products Limited, formerly owned by Colgate Palmolive, produces raw oils, soaps, laundry detergents, dishwashing detergents, toothpaste, natural glycerin, and scoring cleansers. Also this news time, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has told residents of communities along the West Coast that the rehabilitation of the E.O Leblanc Highway presents an opportunity for small business development. Speaking at the official groundbreaking ceremony for the restoration of the highway on Tuesday, Honorable Skerrit called on small business owners in their area to harness their creativity to take advantage of the many prospects for new business in that part of the country. Honorable Skerrit said one area which can be looked at is the tourism sector.
The 2 years of construction and rehabilitation work should serve also as the incubatory period for small business people living along the West Coast to ready themselves for the investment opportunities that will be created with the upgrade of this highway and the coming into operation of several of our new and world-class hotels and resorts. I do not wish to see shanty towns cropping up along this highway. I would like to see several high-quality places of rest, recreation, and dining. The highway will be well lit, and I would want for our people journeying that route to suffer the temptation of stopping in almost every village to make a purchase or to just take in and embrace some of the local culture.
The nation's leader foresees that there are also endless opportunities for new products and creative small business ventures. Honorable Skerrit wishes to see a highway buzzing with economic activity.
We need in Dominica to become more innovative and industrious. We need to create and produce novel items that simply cannot be overlooked. We need to develop new recipes where persons can have fish in Dominica prepared only that way in Dominica. We need to develop a few groselets, oysters, or the Trinidad version of St. James right along this West Coast road, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, I do not wish to see the E.O Leblanc Highway upgraded and reopened solely for use by motorists. I want to see several thriving service and product enterprises established along this highway so as to create new and meaningful opportunities for skilled and talented Dominicans.
The $51.3 million project was contracted to Chinese firm Xingtiao Construction Group Limited. Honorable Skerrit told local artisans who will work alongside the Chinese that this is an opportunity to draw from the expertise of the Chinese.
This project consists of the construction of 3 bridges, 13 culvert crossings, upgrade of drainage and restoration of several areas afflicted with road edge failures, slope stabilization, subgrade and pavement failures. These are all like highly skilled operations, and I encourage Dominican craftsmen to take the time and seize the opportunity to learn the Chinese techniques of rectifying these problems. There will be ample opportunity for Dominican artisans to work along with and observe the approaches of the Chinese. Such opportunities should be optimized as these are recurring problems confronting Dominica, given our rugged terrain, and there is urgent need for us to tackle and resolve such challenges on our own.
The anticipated completion date for the project is March 2019. Xingjiao Construction Group Limited have given the government of Dominica its firm commitment that the project will be completed on time. Also this news time, the Dominica Water and Sewerage Company, DOWASCO, has awarded scholarships to 2 students to pursue their secondary education. Malik Jose Philip and Jarayo Oveson, who will attend the Portsmouth Secondary School in September, were presented with school supplies during a ceremony held at DOWASCO's conference room on Thursday. The scholarship is valued at a total cost of $750 per annum and was given based on merit and need. General Manager of DOWASCO, Bernard Etinoff, says this scholarship program is in keeping with government's mandate to provide equal education for all. He is pleased that those the company have assisted over the years are doing exceptionally well.
We are happy that the persons we have assisted over the years have done well, and so we are encouraged that we can continue this program even without, the sort of financing that we would like to have. We recognize the sacrifice, but we are prepared to make that sacrifice in support, as I indicated, of the government's ongoing initiatives.
Customer Service and Human Resource Manager Jeanette Ellis noted that this is DOWASCO's way of empowering students across the island.
DOWASCO wishes to show its continued support to empowering our students island-wide, especially those from rural communities. In so doing, DOWASCO hopes to complement the vision of the government to eradicate poverty. Additionally, DOWASCO recognizes that an educated population is a nation's greatest asset to achieve overall goals and objectives.
One of the recipients, Malik Philip, expressed his gratitude.
It is with great honor I stand here to thank you, the Dominica Water and Sewage Company Limited, for guaranteeing me the opportunity to further my high school education. I was thrilled when I heard that I was selected for this scholarship. I promise to do my utmost best as a recipient of this scholarship. Thank you again for your generosity and support towards my education. Thank you.
To date, 8 students have received financial assistance from DOWASCO. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things, in everything we do. We have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. It's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. All government departments and private institutions are being asked to create and implement disaster preparedness plans, which may assist the country's recovery in case of natural disasters. That advice from the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit as he addressed Wednesday's meeting of the National Emergency Planning Organization at the conference room office of the Disaster Management in Jimit.
I want to say respectfully to every government department, every institution represented here, that you need to put on your agenda disaster preparedness, disaster mitigation as a staple item, to ensure that we continue to keep ourselves sensitized of the disasters and preparedness for this and the potential impact on our country.
NEPA is the National Coordinating Authority for Emergencies and Disasters in Dominica. Wednesday's meeting was attended by Honorable Minister for National Security Rayburn Blackmore, members of Cabinet, permanent secretaries, and heads of various subcommittees of NEPA. The Honorable Prime Minister, who is also chairman of NEPA, shared that a challenge would be created if other stakeholders do not play their part in assisting NEPA with the operational structure of national disaster preparedness planning.
I really want us to put better infrastructure in place, and I'm talking about here river walls and city fences. Talking about the operational infrastructure, because NEPA, the Emergency Operations Center, can do so much. If we around here in this room are not pulling our weight, we're going to have a challenge.
And finally, this news time. 2 years after Tropical Storm Erika ravaged the island, the Government Information Service took to the west coast community of Kulibistri, where several villagers were affected by the storm. GIS wanted to find out the sentiments on how life has changed after the storm.
Like we said, it's been 2 years since the devastation of Tropical Storm Erika, and we are here in the community of Kulibistri. I have with me Keisha Charles. Keisha was adversely affected by the storm. Hi, Keisha.
Hello, good morning.
Keisha, tell me about your experience during Tropical Storm Erika 2 years ago.
Well, 2 years ago, this was a very devastating experience. I woke up in the morning while rain was falling, and I wasn't so scared because it's not the first time rain falling, but when my father came and he told me that I had to leave the house, I was like, why? Then he said that the river is threatening to find its way on the street. So I was like, right where I am, why would the river affect me? But then when I went outside, to my amazement, I saw the water rushing like a ravine, and then the water started to rise up to the level of the step, so I got scared. So then I gathered up my children and I told them that we have to leave the house.
And there was screaming, and when I went outside, I saw Steve and his wife with their children coming towards me, saying, Rosin, we can come by you. So I say, yes, you can come by me, because the house is up and down. So then they climb up the step, but the water following them. They're walking in the river. As soon as they are coming, the water is following them. So then they went upstairs, and all of us, we went upstairs. And while we were there, Keisha was big pregnant, And Keisha started to scream. And she said, Rose, Rose, I coming by you. I said, Keisha, how are you going to pass? How are you going to make it? I don't know. It was God. That day, it was just God's intervention. I think he sent his angels to support all of us. And Keisha, big pregnant, just climbed on the wall. Through her window, she passed and climbed up on the wall. Then she went, did you climb to the kitchen? I can't remember if she climbed up on the kitchen. And then that's how she got on the step. Her father came and helped her. Her father was living in the house by the river that went away too. And then they came upstairs and we were all upstairs. While we in the window watching, we saw the houses sailing away. And then we saw Keisha's house starting to move. And Keisha's house just came and just jammed on my house, or my windows smashed.
This ladder is on the floor there. So it was a new ladder that time there. Yeah, they was just building the upstairs, putting up the blocks. I had no roof, nothing. My roofing material was downstairs. So I pull out the ladder under all the rain and so, and I make it past another side where the river was weaker than the top side. So I had the neighbor and I had two children, a boy and a girl, that climbed the ladder. But when my mother came to climb the ladder, she could not, because she's 80 and my father is 88. So these are the two elderly people. But for some reason, my father ended up climbing the ladder on his own. But I had to put my mother, which was maybe weighing about almost 200 pounds, on my shoulder and then walk up with her up the ladder. That was just a God's blessing. I don't know how I do it. Don't ask me, I don't know.
So my husband had his loan money he was going to pay that morning. That gone. And then when he came, he had to climb on a roof of a house next to my house, climb onto the porch, and then jump down on the step because the river was already the 7th step going. So by the time he get down, all he could do was hold my hand, hold on to my daughter so that we could do like a tug of war and then pull me back inside because the table was already in the doorway and then the settee bounced it, so there was no way I could get outside. And then when he did that, we tried to go upstairs, to stand up on the porch, because the river was like, we have 14 steps to go upstairs. It was on the 12th one climbing up. So when I see it reach that level, I said to everybody, I said, you know what? Today is our last day. I said, Lord, have your way, let your will be done. And I started crying, all four of us burst out in tears. And my husband said, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. I said, Lord, please save us, Lord. Stop the rain, Lord Jesus. We cannot go through that.
There are two people that I have to really thank. I have to thank those two people while the storm was happening. That is Clement, his name is Clement Centros, they call him Shaba, and another man, Edwin Joseph. These people, they were removing garbage and debris in the alley so that the water could run smoothly, because every time the water would rise up, when the debris would block the water, it would rise up and we would feel like the water was already ready to climb upstairs. You understand? And then we were screaming and they would come and remove all the debris for us.
Well, for the home, we got assistance from the village council when they gave the $5,000. I mean, I always say thank God for whatever they gave, because what we lost, that is nothing to bring it back. But we still have to thank God we got something. And then other people from different villages, countries, the volunteers, and so they came and helping. So it did a lot for us.
With the assistance of government, I'm being able to rent, because I was not renting, but now I am forced to rent because the building is no more. So they give me a little help as I have the kids, so that's why I am able to go on with life. When rain falls, sometimes it brings back the memory, especially when you see the date coming. Sometimes they will ask you if it will happen again because the date is coming, but I tell them no.
And that's news. Shaakira Pierre is next with flashback of this week's highlights. Welcome to this week's edition of Flashback. In the headlines this week, the government of Dominica, through the Ministry of National Security, added 4 new vehicles to the police fleet. On Monday, Honorable Minister for Justice, Immigration and National Security, Reuben Blackmore, presented the keys to the Commissioner of Police, Daniel Cabon. Also this week, analysis of preliminary results for the 2017 Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate exams have revealed that Dominica's overall performance is 12 points over the regional level. The preliminary results were presented at a press briefing at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium on Monday. The 5 young men of Penville 5, who lost their lives in a tragic accident were laid to rest on Saturday. Brennan Ofar, Cecil Jean, Chris Masler, Clement Leblanc Jr. and Jean-Louis Tervis-Sango died in a traffic accident in Amba Vehicles on Sunday, August 6. On Tuesday, ground was officially broken for the commencement of the rehabilitation of the E.O Leblanc Highway post-tropical storm Erika. President of Dominica, His Excellency Charles Savre and Mrs. Savre, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit and his cabinet, as well as the charge d'affaires of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, were all present to witness the ceremony. On Thursday, the government of Dominica and the Agricultural, Industrial and Development Bank formally signed an agreement for a $15 million loan facility for manufacturers. Government officially opened the first smart center in the community of Grand Fort on Wednesday. At the ceremony, Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit implored the people of Grand Fort to make good use of this investment. These were some of the headline stories making the news this week. For details of each of these stories and others, visit our website or Facebook page. Back to you, Prisca.
Shaakira Pierre also brings us this week's Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Pour nouvel Creole, jeudi là, nouvel gouvernement joint et puis monde qui s'est affecté par cyclone Erika. Et puis communauté à pays là, c'est dommage et mauvais et puis à communauté comme Petite Savane, monde perd la vie yo. Vendredi, nouvel gouvernement a parlé et puis Roselyne il a dit galerie hot Coulibistri qui raconte sa expérience de l'année qui passait par la cyclone Erika.
À son bon matin, Erika, ça tombe bien, oui. Mon levé pour moi dire oui, moi faire pour y aller travailler. Et bon Dieu, mettons chanter pour moi chanter. Moi pas encore moi dans le computer qui regarder pour chanter pour moi mettre computer dit chanter pas là il dit lit. En disant ça, comment là, mon ouais glo 40 on dit dans caille là, mais c'est bon glo fouet. Mais c'est la pluie là il ban les marches là, il a fait un petit good glo venir en caille là. So mon ca les ces nègres là help. Wede moi, mi mon ka flood mais en dedans bagay joke, mon ka fait ça. Comment là, money we light aller fiup. So moi dit mais papa bon Dieu, ou parler moins jouer en les computers chanter là-bas ou les moi chanter, so moi commencer à chanter les moi les cabane moi dormi. L'eau wash ka rouler, zik les ka fan, l'applicateur c'est ça Roselyne plié mais et Roselyne en cabane ni. Si Roselyne dehors son problème mais si moi caille moi, ça son bité moi mais so moi aller pour son mais non. On dit ça encore. Mon katan yon di bruit ka konyen en la porte là. Yon sénégion là ka descend. Mami, on est pour venir dehors. Les mon lever pour moi ça mettre slippers moi. Mon ka ouais macajon slippers, glo tout en bas tete moi déjà les mon assis dans les cabanes là. Les mon ka vini mon ka di turn off the main switch because mon ka di money tellement code ka koui. Si bitin glo comme ça, il s'en choc moi si moi mette pied moi dedans. So les man aller comment ka passer pour moi aider la porte there don ouvert because glo a pété la porte. Les man ka aller pour moi sortir money ouais glo là quand il enlève computer moi radio moi TV moi tout bagay moi dit en bas glo déjà. Moi aider comment ka aller mon famille ka vini ka dit moi Roselyne we can come by you because Kayla c'est enlève en bas. Moi dit oui c'est enlève mon ka aller nous aller pour nous enlève because donc c'est glo a ka porter donc c'est aller. Là nous monter là ça te quelque chose. On bite moi toujours ka dit la rivière là, mon ka changer les monter petit. Rivière là yo te ka dredge la rivière ça là tous les l'année. So laisser storm ça là venir, grand la rivière venir. Il te ke taper place pour ça courir. Mais mon ka changer moi dit ça pour mettre en village council là en les deux occasion. Moi dit ça deux fois moi dit ou besoin dredge la rivière ça là because storm ça là qui ka venir là. Si la rivière là venir où il besoin de place pour glo la courir. Il dit moi il pas connaître comme ça parce que changer petit boy là c'est hot mon en chettier, il pas connaître ça qui a fait en Coulibistri mais moi depuis mon petit nègre sans les en wall là nous ka assist ka garder bako ka tirer terre et wash en dans la rivière là. Là yo fini nous ka respect pour nous ça dive en dans glo là gros bassin yo ka ban nous. Mais si moi te demande gouvernement là pour faire une manière pour yo ça aider nous pour vivre mettre wall la rivière là assez de côté la rivière là.
Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Ni bon weekend. Au revoir.
Coming up next, tips for maintaining a positive outlook on life.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and help them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put it on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
There may be many things around you meant to darken your outlook on life. Here are some tips to maintain a positive outlook and a great attitude. Find the optimistic viewpoint in a negative situation. Often cliché, this advice may actually help you remain in high spirits no matter how bleak things are. Be sure to find the immediate or delayed silver lining. Also, cultivate and live in a positive environment. Who you choose to spend your time with and the input you get from them. That might have a huge impact on your outlook. Be able to stay positive. It is essential to have influences in your life that support you and lift you up instead of dragging you down. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I am Prisca Julien. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.